Hey guys, thanks so much for coming back to my channel. Today I wanted to break down the PS5 Reveal. Earlier today there was a live stream. Basically broke down some different things about the PS5. So I want to talk about that in comparison to the Series X and what that means for gaming moving forward. So a couple of the big things that were news today. First of all, PS5 will have 10.3 teraflops. In comparison to the Series X, which has 12, so slightly more than we thought and that was rumored, but there will be a slight edge for Xbox. The second thing that was pretty big was that there will be about 100 PS4 games that will be playable on the PS5, but there will not be backwards compatibility for PS3 and PS2. They did say that that was going to be very expensive. I think that Sony really needs to catch up on that. I think that's something that Microsoft has been doing for a very long time. If you think about it, on the 360 there was backwards compatibility. So I feel like, and they did have it on the PS3 as well, the 60GB version, there was backwards compatibility for PS2 games. So I really think they need to push and get that fixed, because I do not believe in rebuying games, and I think that's something that Microsoft is correcting. Even with this new Series X, they're trying to fix that. And I think that's something that Sony really needs to work on too. So the PS5 will have an 825GB hard drive in comparison to the X. X has 1 terabyte. So there is a slight edge there as well. You can buy external storage for the PS5, but it does have to be a certain hard drive. It can't be any old external hard drive hooked up. It has to be a certain class. And so due to the GPU difference, the Xbox will run better than the PS5. There was a lot of question about that. People assume that with 12 teraflops, the Xbox would be better, and it is. It'll have higher frame rate, it'll have higher resolution. Last gen, the Sony fanboys would throw in the Xbox fanboys' faces that it was a more powerful console, therefore it was better. That narrative has completely changed. Now it's all about exclusives, and even in this conference, there was a lot of talk about the exclusives, and that's really what matters and everything. It's funny how that argument has changed since Xbox has the more powerful console. But I mean, I guess they have to, use what they've got. So they do win the exclusive war right now. But as far as the most powerful, Xbox has confirmed that it will be more powerful. So the load times will be a lot better on the PS5 in comparison to the PS4. I think that's a great thing moving forward for both consoles. Load times were definitely a killer on some games. Fallout 4 sticks out to me especially. That game, those load times make you not even want to play the game. But I think that'll be fixed in next gen, and that'll be definitely very refreshing to play a game and not have to worry about that. So I think as far as the future of gaming goes, we didn't get a whole lot about the PS5 today. There was enough here that we can really tell the direction that they're going as far as power and everything, but there is a lot of unknown about like the features of the PS5. We had a more in-depth look at the Series X, so I'm not sure why that wasn't broken down. But where we're at now is the Xbox is looking like the better console spec-wise. Also, Game Pass announced today that there will be DLC and other perks and things like that included in games. So Game Pass for the Xbox is only getting better. Xbox also has the backwards compatibility, which Sony is so far behind on, which saddens me because I love a lot of the old PS2 games. But moving forward, I think Xbox has a great start to the next gen. I think they can look over and say, okay, we are ahead of the game right now. We have great programs available. Now we have to do the exclusives right. That's what it boils down to. Sony's going to bring the exclusives, but I feel like if Xbox can execute it the right way, then there will be a healthy balance between the two, because PS4 dominated Xbox One. Everybody knows that. So I feel like too that fans have to not necessarily root for the other console, but you have to be okay with Xbox being more powerful, because that creates healthy competition. Moving forward, if one or the other becomes more dominant, in comparison NBA 2K, Madden, then they become lazy, they become complacent, they stop working as hard. We don't want that as gamers. I will root for Sony. I love Xbox, and I hope that Sony definitely stays, you know, right where they're at with their exclusives and everything. But you have to have that type of competition for your own console's sake. Once we lose that, there becomes a monopoly, and then you know, it's over. You gotta have healthy competition. And as much as I hope that Xbox dominates this generation, I hope Sony would rebound if that were to happen. There's still a long way to go though for Xbox. So let me know what you guys think based on the early specs. I can't imagine any Sony fans being excited about this PS5 reveal. It definitely felt very underwhelming to me. And I am going to buy a PS5 at some point. I love playing video games. So what do you think down below? What do you think about the console war? Let me know. As always, thanks for watching.